Hello everyone. You're probably wondering what I learned from my call with Adam Goodman and Invis. Going into that call, I was told I would see things that would change how I view Boom, that I would finally understand the truth. And I did learn a lot, just not what they expected. After everything I saw, I came out of that call sympathizing with Boom even more. The entire experience left me really confused. How Boom managed to endure a trash company like this, and a CEO like Adam for so long. What was presented during that call was not clarification. It was a curated display of selective private messages between Boom and Adam, taken out of context and shown like some kind of PowerPoint presentation, clearly meant to push a very specific narrative. And this wasn't happening behind the scenes. Adam Goodman himself, the CEO, was leading it, walking through private conversations and framing them in a way that made Boom look responsible for decisions they now want to pin on him. There's no way to call that transparency. Taking private conversations, cutting pieces out of them, and using them to support a narrative is manipulation. It's dishonest, it's predatory, and it's the kind of behavior you don't expect from a company that claims to be in a real healthy partnership with creator. I seriously doubt any creator would want to work further with a company that utilizes coercive tactics and uses your private messages against you. What was being implied through those messages is that Boom was behind major decisions. But what I saw didn't look like control or authority. It looked like responses from someone who had been arguing for a long time, someone dealing with constant pressure, and eventually reaching a point where he just wanted these business shenanigans and fights to stop. That's not leadership. That's someone being worn down. And now those same responses are being taken and used against him, which is a ghoulish move. What actually lines up, and what felt real, is how Boom spoke about his frustrations. That part was consistent, and it makes sense, because someone who is genuinely in a healthy partnership doesn't end up in that position. Meanwhile, the same company that keeps telling everyone everything is fine is privately circulating selective messages to turn people against him. That contrast alone says everything. Looking at all of this together, it doesn't feel like isolated situations. It feels like a pattern. Pressure, arguments, pushing decisions over time until agreement is reached, and then later using that agreement as evidence. That's coercive behavior dressed up as partnership. Right now, it got even worse. Invis has published private messages of Boom, without his consent, publicly, in the context that fits their narratives. Actions like acquiring the Bring Boom Back domain and using it to push their own narrative only reinforce how petty they are. This does not look like a healthy relationship, and releasing or circulating private material like this without consent is not just privacy violation, it's backstabbing. I have now reached Boom directly, and will be asking for his further commentary. I can't share anything, but I will tell you this. Everything people have been suspecting, everything behind Bring Boom Back, none of that is made up. Now personally to you, Adam, what was shown doesn't make Boom look bad. It makes you look bad. Taking someone's trust and turning it into a tool like this is not leadership, it's predatory behavior. You're the CEO of a company, and this is how you operate. The only thing it does is guarantees you're never going to have any partnership with any big creator ever moving forward. No amount of framing or narrative building is going to change what people can already see about you. If you like my answer, give it a like and subscribe. Goodbye.